Okay, here we go. Okay, time to call Howard Barkin to get this fixed. All right, so let's do the other side. So your right hand. Yeah, we did just one side, correct? Raise your hand if that's correct. We only did one side. Okay, so we're going to go to the right side. Lateral stretch to your right, to your left. To your right, yeah. Inhale, and you're going to exhale and bring both arms forward of your right knee. Or whatever side you are on, this is the opposite side. You're gonna have straight arms. You're going to inhale, exhale, bend and fold. Inhale, exhale, bend and fold. Inhale, straight arms. Exhale, bend and fold. Inhale, straight arms, pause. Slide your hands back to your knee. Place your left hand on your right knee and turn to look over your right shoulder. Inhale, get longer, extend your spine. Exhale, empty a breath and twist a little bit more. Left hand on right thigh, right arm alongside right ear. Inhale, exhale, opposite direction. I have to remember to keep looking, make sure, so we can keep that connection. And then inhale both arms to center. Inhale, exhale, send your arms back behind you. Interlace your fingers. Inhale, knuckles into the earth. Exhale, open up your heart. Gaze upward. Inhale, exhale, come forward over your legs, any amount, whatever amount works for you. On an inhale, come all the way up. Release your arms. Send your legs straight out in front of you. And shake them loose. And rotate them from side to side from your hip sockets. Okay. So we're going to come to Dandasana, and in Dandasana, your hands are alongside your hips, your elbows are moving back behind you, your fingers pointing forward, crown of your head is in line with your whole spinal connection. Your shoulders are over your hips. Your belly is moving toward your spine, so you're using your abdominal muscles. Push in to the mat a little bit with your hands to get taller. Your extended legs are active, meaning you're engaging all your leg muscles. Your feet are flexed. And breathe. Inhale, sun breath. Exhale. Inhale, gather all of that energy that's around you. Exhale, bring it down to your heart. Inhale and exhale. You're going to inhale and bend your knees. You're going to exhale and straighten your legs, point your toes. Inhale, bend and flex. Exhale, point and straighten. Inhale, bend and flex. Exhale, point and straighten. Inhale one more time. You're going to hold this, your arms, your fingers reaching up to the sky, palms are facing each other, your knees are bent, your feet are flexed. And you might on this want to move, you'll see, just wait one moment. So you'll find if you want to move your heels closer to you so that you're going to inhale, engage your abs, and on an exhale, reach for your feet. So if you bring your feet a little closer, you might be able to, but it's also okay to take hold of your ankles and fold over your legs. You can keep your knees bent here, or if you wish, you can straighten your legs a little bit, not at all or all the way. Your call, your legs, your yoga. You're going to look up at your feet. You're going to lift your arms alongside your ears wherever they are in space, and then unhinge and come all the way up and bring your arms down by your side. Bring your right leg into your chest and hug it. And get square on the mat, your shoulders as if both legs were extended out. And you'll open your leg out to the side, your bent knee out to the side. Spread your wings all the way up alongside your ears. Deep inhale. Now, make sure your shoulders are square as if both legs were out in front of you. Yeah. Inhale. You're going to exhale, engage your abdominal muscles and hinge over your extended leg any amount. Any amount. Look up at your foot. Lift your right arm. Bring it all the way up. I'm on my right side too. And you're going to bring it down alongside your hip. You're going to release your left arm and float it up alongside your ear. And you can stay right here, or you can come up onto your shin. And maybe stretch your arm alongside your ear for a nice long side body stretch. And then bring your hips down slowly and send both legs out in front of you. Right. Bring your other leg in. Right. And hug it. Remember to thank it for carrying you around all day long. And then open it out to the side. So make sure your extended leg stays strong, active, your foot is flexed. And I didn't say this on the other side, but you know that your foot can be anywhere along your extended leg. Maybe you need to protect your knee. Inhale. Square your shoulders. Another inhale, and then on an exhale, you're going to engage your abdominal muscles and hinge over your extended leg any amount. Look up at your extended leg, your foot of your extended leg. Your inside arm reaches up, all the way up to the sky. Follow it, watch it come down alongside your hip. And here's where you either stay here, this is a perfectly great place to rest for a moment, or come up onto your shin for a nice extended stretch. Side body stretch, big stretch. And then bring it all down. Okay, excellent. All right, shake your legs out again. And then bring the soles of your feet together. And bring your hands onto your shins, just below your knees. And we're going to do cats and dogs from here. So your feet, by the way, shouldn't be too close to your hips. So have a diamond shape with your legs. So hands on your shins. Inhale, send your heart forward, bend your elbows to help you make that curl of your spine. Exhale, straighten your arms and let your spine curl back behind you like you were shaping your back in the letter C. Inhale, your C comes in the opposite directions. Feel your shoulder blades come together. Feel the curve, the shape of your spine. Exhale. Curl your spine behind you. Allow yourself to hang off your arms. Feel your shoulder blades now spreading apart. Inhale, come forward, bending your elbows. Feeling your heart opening up, expanding. Exhale, curl back. And then inhale up to a neutral spine. Let's shake your shoulders out. Roll forward, up, back, and down. Forward, up, back, and down. And go the opposite direction. All right. So now we're going to make our way up to stand. So take your time coming up to a standing pose. All right. So when you get here, when you come to stand, we're going to come to Tadasana, our mountain pose. And in Tadasana, your feet are together or a little bit away from each other, a few inches, couple of inches. Your shoulders are over your hips are over your ankles. Crown of your head is moving to the heavens. Your feet are rooted into the earth, mountain pose. Send your shoulders forward, up, back, and down, and then let your arms fall just naturally by the side to create your mountain. Inhale. Exhale, bring the prayer down to your heart. Inhale, gather. Exhale, bring it down. Inhale and exhale. Send your arms straight out in front of you, so your palms are facing each other. And send your left arm over your right. And then bend your elbows. And there are a couple of things you could do here. These are eagle arms. So the backs of your hands can come together. I want to make sure you can see this. The back of your hands, just like that. Or you can wrap it around a little bit more so the palms of your hands come together. If neither of these two work for you, then just bring your forearms together and your palms together. So either way, we have eagle arms, right? So some say this is the eagle's beak. If you bring your thumb toward your third eye, this is said to be his beak. I like to think of it as the eagle's wings. So you can just fly away, spread your wings and fly away. Okay, so we're going to come into a full eagle. So that's your arms in eagle. And now we're going to come into our bottom half of eagle. So bend your knees and you're going to sit in your chair. So bend your knees, sit. As if there was a chair behind you, but it's not, so don't go all the way. And swing your arms out in front of you. And then come back up to stand. Let's do that again. Come to sit in your chair, let your arms come in front of you. This time, raise your arms up alongside your ears, if that's comfortable. Or bring them right down in front of you and bring your arms down as you straighten your legs. Again, sit in your chair. All right, so this time, you're going to sit in your chair and you're going to cross your right foot, a leg over your left, bring the ball of your right foot onto the mat. So you're squatted so that you can have the support of both feet on the mat. If you feel comfortable doing it, you can raise that right foot off the mat or not. Left arm over right, eagle arms. So here is our eagle. And you're going to squat down, squat all the way down. Yeah. You see something you might want for breakfast down there, and you're going to grab it, and then you're going to open up your wings and fly away, uncross your legs. Okay, excellent. All right, so let's do our chair again. Sit in your chair. Now in chair, you can have your feet a little bit apart, just like Tadasana, or bring them together. You might find it easier when you cross your leg with your legs together, so maybe you want to try that. So now we cross our left over our right, and our toes or ball of your foot is on the mat, or you can lift it up, maybe not. If you had a block here in class, we normally have a block here we could use, but you don't have that at home, so we're going to work this way. Okay, so now right over left and squat down as much as you comfortably can, and then begin to straighten your legs, fly away, uncross your legs. All right, good. So eagles typically fly into a tree. Yeah, so let's help with that tree for that eagle. So come on the ball. I'm using my right leg, your right leg, and send it out to the side. Now, notice what I just did. It looks, you know, my left hip is coming up. So you don't want that. You want to maintain your hips being level hips. So you can keep your toes, the toes of your right leg, on the mat with your heel against your left ankle. Right. Bring your hands to your heart. And you can stay right here. As you grow your tree, let the branches of the tree grow in any direction you like, because trees are like that. They don't always grow up. Sometimes they grow out, right? Upward. Okay. And then bring your hands to your heart again, and then maybe you can lift your foot to your calf. Right. And then grow your trees, your branches again, or you can always slide down, come back down to the mat if you need to. We're up here for a long time. Another thing that helps in balancing poses is to find a dristi, a point, and come out of that. So both legs, before we do the other side, across the room from you or whatever is opposite, find a focal point. It's called a dristi. And you focus on that. It's like looking at the horizon when you're on the water and you're in a boat, and they tell you that helps you to not to get seasick, but it also helps because it helps you to keep your balance. So, ball of your left foot, rotate, and you leave your foot right here to grow your tree. Tall tree, wide tree, crazy tree. And maybe you bring your arms up, bring your hands together and down to your heart. And maybe you'll bring your foot to your calf. Maybe, maybe not. Or you bring it and then come to your toes onto the floor so that you have more support. Try to square your hips and grow your tree again, so that the eagle can make his nest here, or her, or whoever makes the nest, probably mom, and bring both your legs back down. All right. Okay, so we're going to have to come down. I was a little thrown with our class when we had that interruption in terms of some things, sequences that I wanted to do, but we're going to make our way down by bringing our chin to our chest, rolling your shoulders forward, beginning to bend at the waist and at your hips. Bend your knees deeply. Bring your hands to the mat, one knee down, the other knee down, and then come to sit. And when you sit, send your legs straight out in front of you. So we have one last pose here that will require you to use your core muscles, to use your abs. So you're sitting up. Legs are straight out, Dandasana legs, staff pose. And then you're going to send your arms straight out in front of you. And before we come all the way down, we're going to reach past our toes. On an exhale, inhale, come back, straight back, flat back. Exhale forward, inhale back. Exhale forward, inhale back, exhale forward. And this time you're going to come back and you're going to go all the way down. You're going to go slowly. Try to do it to a count of 10 so that your head does not hit the mat until you count to 10. Now you'll bring your forearms to the mat if you feel that your back is in danger of slapping against the mat. We don't want that. So if you need to, bring your forearms down to gently land on your back. And when you get there, arrange yourself, your legs straight forward. Bring your arms alongside your body and take a breath or two. Bring both your feet on to the floor, the soles of your feet on the floor. Lift your hips and lengthen your spine. Cross your right ankle over your left thigh. And bring your left leg into your chest. Reach your right hand in between your legs, your left hand and right hand wrap around your left thigh to help your thigh come in a little bit closer to your chest. Your right foot is flexed and you're going to use your right elbow to move your right knee farther away from you. So the goal is to have like a parallel line from the floor with your shin and heel, from the knee to the heel. And then straighten your left leg. And rotate your foot. So work your ankle out a little bit. Make sure you go in both directions. And then point and flex, point and flex, point and flex. If you wish to, if you feel it might feel good, release your hands, reach for your calf and interlace your fingers there. It'll bring your leg a little bit closer. You'll feel a deeper stretch in your psoas, your hip flexor, and your sciatic nerve. And then uncross, bring both feet back to the mat. Left over right. Bring your right leg in, take the back of your thigh. Flex your left foot, push your left knee away. Straighten your right leg. Rotate. Both directions and point and flex, point and flex. And here again, if you wish, you can reach for your calf. If it's out of your reach, then refold and just hold here for one moment. Uncross, bring your feet down to the mat. Send your right leg straight out, send your left leg straight out. Let your legs splay open, let your arms come to a V shape from your shoulders. Rotated so that your palms of your hands are reaching to the sky. Allow your whole body to surrender to gravity. Let it just sink into the mat while it resets itself, while it assimilates all of the energy you've generated. Om Namah Shivaya. I surrender to transformation and welcome the change that will lead me to who I am. And as you stay in this beautiful, restful, relaxing Shavasana, follow your breath. Take a deep breath, allowing that prana, that life force, to bring you back into your body. Roll your head from side to side. Make gentle movements with your hands and your feet. Stretch your arms overhead, back behind you, your legs away from you, your feet in the opposite direction for a big, big body stretch. Then bring your knees into your chest and hug them. And roll from side to side. Then bring your knees back to center, release them, and roll over onto your left side, exposing your sun side to prepare you for the day ahead. And then make your way up to sit. Bring your hands to your heart when you get there. Take your time. Think about all this positive energy that we've accumulated, and every time you do something for yourself, like a yoga class, you're doing something positive for yourself, which translates to everyone around you. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. May all beings everywhere be happy and free. And may my thoughts, words, and actions contribute to that happiness and freedom. Namaste.